Hey guys, it's Sarah and I am here to do a review of the e.l.f. Neutral Eyeshadow Palette. It's a 144 palette and it's filled with 144 neutral shades. You may be familiar with the 144 color palette, which is quite popular. Right now on the site they have this for $15 and you can get $5 off your order if you just go to the site and you hit share to Facebook, to Twitter, to someone's email. You click on this product and then you click share and you'll get a code to save $5 on your order. So that would bring this down to $10. Also, you can get 50% off, and that's going to end at midnight tonight. And what you can do is find some of their hidden trick-or-treat products, and if you find one, you got to find the color. So basically, you got to find the page, you click on an item, and if it has a pumpkin on the page and says you found the item, then you have to find the color, and whatever color is discounted is the item that you get the deal on, and it's anywhere from like 50 to 80%. Most of them are 50% off. And what you do is you put this eyeshadow palette and the trick-or-treat item in your cart, or as many trick-or-treat items as you find and want, and then you put the code TREAT into the promo box. It'll take 50% off all the trick-or-treat items plus 50% off this. I'm 99% sure that that's the case. And if you are having trouble finding some of the trick-or-treat items, just message me. I found a ton of them yesterday. So anyway, you can get this for $7.50. So now that I've rambled on about that, let me tell you that I did this eye look with this palette. Okay. And my impression of the palette. The first impression, I was very impressed by the variety of shades they have in here. Not only do they have your lighter shades and your darker shades along with your silvers and grays, they also have some plums, which I think are very important, which is in the middle. They have plums. They have some pink shades too. If you can see these, there are some pinks up in here. And also they have a bunch of matte shades. So I was super impressed by that. Upon swatching them, I noticed that these colors here, which are the more metallic shades, as you can see, there's a difference. I'll get that to focus. There's a difference in the texture of those with the ones next to them. Okay, the metallic shades are extremely pigmented. Some of the mattes are pigmented, some are okay, and some are not very good. But do I recommend this palette? I do recommend it if you want colors like this in your collection. If you can get it for 50% off or $5 off, I would recommend it. As for what with comparing it to other palettes, most of my palettes are either Crown Brush, Coastal Scents, or high-end. And then I do have some smaller quads that are drugstore. And I would definitely compare this to drugstore, except for the metallic shades. I mean, I really hung up. The metallic shades are so pigmented, I am compelled to say that they're close to comparing to some of my high-end eyeshadows. I think that for the price, it is a real good deal. If you have a bunch of neutrals in your collection, I don't know if you're gonna like it. And if you have a bunch of neutrals in your collection, I don't know if you probably have enough neutrals, and I don't think you really need this. Obviously, I mean, let me just say right off the bat with the price point, it is gonna be different, obviously. As for an e.l.f. product, I think it's a very good e.l.f. product. I would like to swatch some of the metallics for you. So let me go ahead and do that. Okay, so here are some of the beautiful metallic shades. This middle one is what's on my eye right now, I believe, yeah. And I'll go ahead and swatch them on my hand. They're just super pigmented and so pretty. So there's the swatches of the metallics. And as you can see, they're just so beautiful. And actually, they're actually pretty good. Let me swatch this on my hand. And these are actually pretty amazing. Maybe I didn't really give it much of a chance at first. I think you can get some really pretty eye looks with this. You can mix and match a lot of different shades. I think overall, if you're interested in this palette, I definitely would get it if you've been thinking about getting it. If you're a big fan of eyeshadow, and if you're a big fan of e.l.f., I think you're really gonna love this palette. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.